A lot of people that personally know me know this about me, but my followers and my fans, you guys might not know this. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. I am a motherless daughter. So for you guys that don't know what that means, it means that I don't have a mom. My mom passed away when I was 16, and it was really hard for me. I'm not even gonna lie. It was probably the hardest thing I've ever been through. And I feel like I should share this because I know that there are people out there that have lost people that they love, particularly possibly a mom. And I know that it's gonna take a lot of strength and prayer to get you through this time. So this video is for anybody that is going through grief, particularly if you lost your mom. So my mom was sick. She started getting sick when I was 13. So I was in and out of the house, to be completely honest with you, without getting too into detail. She just couldn't take care of us anymore, and she couldn't take care of herself. And things kind of gotten out of control when she got the diagnosis that she had hepatitis C and that she did not have very long to live. Now, I realized that this is something that is really personal to me and really hurtful, but I do feel like it needs to be shared. Hep C is a horrible disease. It attacks your liver, and basically what it did to my mom was it destroyed hers. And my mom was a drinker on top of that. So she loved her wines like she was Italian stallion all the way. Like, she loved her wines. Carlo Rossi, her box wines, like the chick loved her wine. And unfortunately, when you have Hep C, your body can't process alcohol like a normal person. And ultimately, she ended up dying by taking a Tylenol PM. Yes, I said it, a Tylenol PM. So that's the state that her liver was in. It just couldn't even process that. So upon saying that, this is not about my mother's death or her choices in life. This is about how it affected a little 15, 16-year-old girl, which happens to be me. And I will tell you, it had a lifelong effect on me. It still has an effect on me, but more particularly, it has an effect on just growing. Like when I was a teenager and when I was growing in my 20s. There's different stages of my life that I look back on and I'm like, wow, I wish I had my mom. Big pivotal points in your life, you'll sit back and you'll think like, wow, I wish I had somebody, my mom, to tell me how to raise my children, or I wish she was here to see me graduate college, or I wish she got to see me modeling and see my modeling. I wish that when I got my cosmetology degree, I could have done my mom's hair. Like, these are things that are on your mind. And for anybody that's lost a mom, specifically a girl, I just want to tell you that somebody does love you, and that's God. And that's how I found my happiness and my peace, was knowing that I wasn't an orphan, that God says that he loves children. And at the time I was a child. And even if you're an adult and your parent dies, just know that you're not alone. You're never alone. When my mom died, I was literally in state custody. I was living in a group home. I grew up in a group home for the last 5-6 years of my teenage years. Honestly, I want to tell anybody that's in state care, anybody that's in foster care, you're gonna get through this. But please do not let anyone tell you that you are not loved, because you are loved. You are loved. You have a father, and he is in heaven, and that is your father. Do not let anybody tell you that you're alone out here, because you're not. You do have an angel. You do have a Holy Spirit that's inside of you that helps you and guides you. You do have people that love you. Trust and believe it. And just try to be grateful for what you do have. Honestly, when I look back on it now in my 30s, and I look back on me losing my mom at 16, I say to myself, I don't know how that little girl did it. She was so strong. So if you're going through this right now, you are resilient, you are strong. You are so strong, and I'm so proud of you. If no one has told you that they love you today, I know God loves you. I know that I love you. I'm literally putting out my love in the universe just so you can see this, just so you can hear this. I want you to hear this. This was made for you to hear. Anybody that's lost a parent, I know that there's 5 stages of grief. You're gonna be in shock and denial. You're gonna be angry. You're gonna come to acceptance. You're gonna be able to be sad and mourn. And then you're gonna be able to learn to live. I feel sad sometimes too. Like, I really get down and I feel sad. When my daughter was born, I really was sad. Like, I knew I was supposed to be happy, but something about a daughter when she gives birth to another little girl, you want your mom there. You just do. And that's something that I don't have. But when I look at everything I do have, I realize that I'm just not alone. I might not have a mom, but my aunt was there for my son's birth. And I know that God was with me through my daughter. I'm sorry that life circumstance happened the way that it did and that you had to endure this pain. But I promise you will get through this. You will be stronger, you'll be wiser, and don't let it break you. If you feel like it's affecting you bad, go and get counseling. Speak to your pastor at your church. Please get help, because you know what? I did not do it on my own. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I did. I didn't do it on my own. When my mom died, I fell into such a depression that I was diagnosed with depression and PTSD. I had to get on medicine, and I'm not a big fan of medicine because my mom died because she took a medicine. So it was really scary for me just to even take something because I was so sad. But you know what? I did it and it helped me, and I was able to graduate high school. And after counseling, I felt strong enough to take myself off of it, and I did. And I really want to just bring up the stigma that comes with, you know, potentially feeling like you can't seek help or you can't get things that you may need to feel a little bit better. I'm not pro-medicine. As you guys know, I'm vegan, I'm very natural, and I try to look up natural remedies as much as I can, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I did not use antidepressants to help me get through my mother's death. I did. Sometimes I might see a rainbow or a beautiful pink sky, and it will just, something inside of me knows that that is my mom coming through. When I'm at the ocean, particularly the ocean that me and her used to go to all the time, I love sitting on the rocks. And somehow, some way, I don't feel like I'm alone there. Don't look at what you don't have in life. Look at what you do. Because when you start focusing on what you don't have in life, you'll start to feel less than. And I don't want you to feel less than. It's not your fault that that person died. It's not that fault that you're a motherless daughter. It's not that fault that you're an orphan. It's not your fault. This is the path that was given to you, and it was given to you for a purpose. So embrace it, take it in, and be bold and be brave through it. Because that's what we need. We need people like you who are resilient, who are gonna push past this pain. This pain is gonna make you a better person. Trust me. I know some people, when their mother's death anniversary comes up or their birthday comes up, they mourn. And for the first 5 to 10 years, I definitely did that all the time. Every time a birthday came up, anytime her death anniversary came up, it was like a day of sorrow. And it really got me down, I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes I would put my sisters out for like 2 to 3 days. I'll be like, girls, listen, it's okay, you know? But what I realized was that was their time that they need. I might be okay now. When my mom's birthday comes, I try to do something in memory of her. I might write her a letter, I might pray, I might try to be at the beach at that certain time because she loved the ocean. I might do things that I know that reminds me of the good times that I have with my mom. I don't ever want to be caught up on her death because that was just one time in her entire life that she spent with me. So please remember that the experience that God gave you by letting you have your parent, whether it's good or bad, whatever the case may be of your loved one, let that experience be at the forefront of your heart. Do not focus on the fact that they are no longer with us, because it could really weigh you down. Now, granted, there's gonna be times when you have questions that you know your mom is the only person that can answer. Like, I had to learn how to do my makeup by myself, my hair by myself. So guess what? I enrolled into cosmetology school. Girls, I'm not playing. I didn't have a mom to teach me to do this stuff, so I had to teach myself. I literally self-taught myself a lot, but I'm not gonna take all the credit here. I reached out to women that I admired, women that were important to me. My counselor when my mom died, her name was Nancy, and she stayed with me for a big span of my life. Now granted, I took my butt to each one of those counseling sessions. Best believe she was valuable to me. I knew if from my self-healing, I knew that I needed to take my butt to her office and sit down with her every week and pour my heart out to her. Pour my heart until I got it all out. So I don't care if you need to see a counselor. I don't care if you need to journal. I don't care if you need to pray for hours on end asking God to heal your heart. Whatever you need to do to heal, do it. But let it be positive ways. I'll be honest with you. We all lose our way sometimes. And if this is you, if I'm talking to you and you've lost somebody that you loved and you've turned to drugs or alcohol or sex or being a workaholic or whatever the case may be, I want you to just take this time right now to not beat up on yourself. Because guess what? If you recognize it, you can make changes and make steps in the right direction to go into a positive place, We all self-medicate. I might self-medicate by turning on that Netflix, getting into bed with my ice cream like you see on TV. I know you know what I'm talking about. Or I might self-meditate by taking a trip to the beach. But guess what? There's positive ways that you can heal, and there's ways that are gonna bring you down. So please choose one that is going to heal you from the inside out. Don't choose to be around people that distract you from your pain. You should be around people that say, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? Hey, your mom is still with us. Your mom is here with us. My best friends honor my mom and they've never even met her. That means so much to me that they do that. People that I don't know, when we speak and they find out I lost my mom, when they acknowledge my mom like she is really here, that means something to me. So when you lose somebody and somebody respects that and honors that, they will respect and honor your loved ones. Why? Because it's a part of who you are now. It's a part of your DNA, it's a part of your soul, it's a part of your spirit. So it is okay to self-medicate as long as you're doing it the right way. You guys, I hope that helps you. And I hope me sharing that little bit about my life helps you guys. If you guys would like to know more about my journey through teenage years into adulthood, be sure to just ask me and I can try to answer any questions you guys might have or maybe do another video. But there you guys have it. I am a motherless daughter and I am learning how to be a parent basically through reading and learning and trying the best that I can with the little bit of knowledge that I have, the little bit of experience that I have from my mom. I'm trying my best to be the best parent I can be, being a motherless daughter. So I don't really know how to what else to recommend other than find yourself a woman mentor. Find yourself a woman mentor if you can, or a best friend that can help you along the way. I know that some of my friends' moms, they were close to me growing up, and I also know that I found an amazing mentor that I love more than anything. Her name is Miss Reagan, and she was actually my middle school principal. And she saw what I was going through, and she just clung to me like white on rice. And let me tell you something, I'm so grateful for that lady. She's still in my life. Awesome.
It was in my rocking chair in my room.
Okay, cool. I'm almost done filming, and then I'm gonna...
Can I film with you?
Yes, we can. You wanna film? I'm talking about Grandma Cheryl. These are times I wish I had a mom to call her up and be like, Ma, I need a babysitter, Ma. Ma, let's take a trip together, Ma. Ma, I don't know how to do this. What do I do? Where do I put this cream on this baby? I don't know. Like, those are times where I really wish that I had a mom. But unfortunately, I don't have that. But I know in my heart that it's gonna be okay. God gave me everything that I need here. He's not gonna leave me without what I need in this world. So I have what I need, you have what you need. If you need to reach out to people, if you feel like you need somebody in your life, pray about it. God will send people, the right people, into your life. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this helps somebody out there. Thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable and open with you guys about my life and about what has happened.